Black Veil Brides have had some atrocious road stories ranging from bloody noses, broken ribs, and merch tents destroyed by fierce summer storms, but none could match the one that they went through on this day last year. Andy Biersack and crew were actually in Japan when the earthquake and tsunami hit. They agreed that it was the most f***ed up thing that has ever happened on tour.
We lived through the fifth largest earthquake in the history of the Richter scale. Yeah, we were in Tokyo when that happened.
Yeah, that was probably the most f***ed up thing.
Can't really beat that. We got a hell of a feeling.
That was definitely the most f***ed up thing that's ever happened on tour, because we were sound checking, and then we'd run outside to tell us, oh, it's okay. Then it really kicked into high gear. We ran outside and buildings just looked like rubber, and we went back to our hotel room and we're watching the news and we're just like, holy shit. Look at this! Look at all this flooding and just it was just devastated. The northern top of Japan. It was a mess. And to actually live through that and just deal with the aftershocks for several days after the initial strong earthquake, that was definitely the most thing.
They also added that they got out of Japan shortly before the big meltdown of one of Japan's nuclear reactors.
Well, fortunately, we left. They canceled the rest of our tour there. And we left the day that there was the scare for the nuclear plant to explode. Everything that sort of happened after that happened after we were already, fortunately, back in Los Angeles. But, our hearts go out to the people that are there because, fortunately, we were able to leave, and there are just some people that cannot. And I think that the scariest thing is knowing that, you go on your way from the airport to Tokyo, and it's our first time ever in Japan, and we're all excited, and we're seeing stuff, and then on the way back we're told that those things that we saw on the way in don't exist anymore, and that's sort of like kind of eye-opening. But the whole thing, there was really nothing. Ashley was trying to find somewhere to stand, and when all of this was happening, and there's telephone wires spinning, and we all still there wearing their guitars, and it was in the middle of sound check, so it was very scary for us.
Fans outside crying and stuff. We don't know what to do. It's a weird experience.
The band hopes that they can make it back to Japan and make it up to their fans who missed out on their performance due to the disaster.
But yeah, our hearts go out to Japan, and hopefully, we can go back one day. That's and finish what we started there.
The tragedy claimed nearly 16,000 lives and wiped entire towns off the map. The severity of nuclear contamination is still being questioned, with the damaged Fukushima reactor seemingly under control. There is still a 20-kilometer radius around the reactor that residents will probably never be allowed near.